that time of year where we're all thinking about deer hunting or elk hunting or whatever you're starting to hunt this year. And for me, that means I'm building a new bow. And I think a lot of you are also building a new bow or maybe new arrow setups. I'm going to have a separate video for my arrows. Today is going to just be the bow build, so go watch the other video. But my knowledge definitely resides heavy on the hunting side, less on the actual archery, technical bow building side. So I brought out the big guns today to help me make sure I'm doing everything right, because I don't think I've done a bow build in 2 years. I've had 2 Primas, but I pretty much did the same setup for the second one as I did for the first, so I didn't really change anything. So we're definitely making some changes. We got the MATHEWS lift this year, which is exciting. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Bridge lock stabilizer. This is the 8-inch. Ew. Okay, so if you're gonna change your grip out, the MATHEWS grip comes with all this sticky stuff to keep it on. And you gotta get all of that off, like every last little bit. Grip time. The Be Real grip.
Oh, wow.
Which is friction applied, I guess. That's all you do. Which is why you gotta get the sticky off, or else you're gonna like cement it on there. So the rest I'm putting on is the MATHEWS Ultra Rest Integrate MX2. It's just the newest one. It's got rubber on the side to kind of keep that sound down if your arrow happens to vibrate in it.
So the line right there goes line and arrow.
So Chris just quickly put a peep in. We're gonna get my rest level. Okay, we got our bow nice and level. And now, just adjust the arrow. Too short for this.
Okay, so now you're gonna finish it off with the square knot. So you just did it, how you just did it. So you went like your right hand over your left hand. You're gonna do it the opposite way.
I know how to do a square knot. I just don't know. Yes. Just don't know which one I did. Is that right? On the outside?
Yep, you're just like seating it down, yep.
Square knot makes a square. I was a Girl Scout. Hurts the hands. Some would say it can't get any more perfect. Okay, another new thing I'm using this year is the UV slider. Pretty fancy. The nice thing about these is you can swap your cartridges. So I personally prefer like a 2 or 3 pin. I've been running the 2 pin the last, I think, 2 years. So it currently has a 4 pin, so I'm gonna swap that out. And I like having a different color Viz ring than what, I think, does it come with white? Okay, so it comes with white. I like the orange because it matches my bow and it's, I don't know, I just like the orange. But basically that is to kind of line your peep up with your sight. So not really like necessary to have a certain color, I just like the orange. So I already loosened all the screws, we're just gonna pop everything out. I feel like that'd be better for elk, but we're going with the 2 pin. Okay, so. Just pop it in. Viz ring on the back. Do I have to do that before the?
You leave the bubble in always.
The bubble, okay. So there you have it. 2 pin. Just tighten. Is this one? Tighten her up.
And then as soon as you feel it stop, then you gotta turn the wheel and kind of push at the same time. Nice.
Okay. New sight. See if it lives up to the hype. I would like orange. Is that an option? Not an option. We'll go with black. Blackout. Okay. Looks good.
It's getting there.
Slowly coming together. So now this thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so now everything's put together. I just adjusted it to 50 pounds. I used to shoot roughly like 47, 48. The only reason I bumped up to 50 is because in Wyoming for my elk hunt, I have to have a minimum draw of 50. So it's actually at like 50.8 just to have a little safety net there. It's not that I can't shoot 50. The reason I shoot a little bit less than what I can pull is because when you're in a tree and you're sitting awkward, or you know, you get buck fever, you get those shakes, it's like I want to be able to draw smoothly. So if it's too heavy, you're gonna fight your bow and it's not fun. So I like to back it off a few pounds, but for this hunt, I have to have it at 50. Yeah, now we're gonna shoot through paper, try to tune it, see what we get.
Gnarly.
A nice big tear.
We'll be able to fix it.
Okay, so we've got about an inch and a quarter maybe, right there. Okay, arrow number 2. Now that we adjusted, see what we get. Ooh, opposite.
Is it just a little bit?
Up a high left hair. Or
Let's
a
shoot.
low left hair.
Let's shoot one more time just to make sure.
Yep,
Same thing.
low left. So I need a...
We bump the rest a little bit to the right, and we'll see what we get out of that bow.
So we moved the rest to the right. Same thing. Okay. Last shot. This one's gonna be perfect.
Pretty good.
I would say. Yeah. Okay, so this was our final shot right here. Everything is in line, so it should be good. Wow.
Very nice.
We are gonna sight in now. So I did a real quick just to make sure everything's good at like 8 yards. Now I'm gonna do 20. Alright, moving back to 60 yards. Chris just set up his dad's bow yesterday, so he knows roughly where it would be. If you don't know like how to go from 20 to 60, you kind of just work your way back in increments. So you could do 20, 30, 40. But we should be pretty close just because his bow shoots about the same speed as mine. Top pin.
Top pin and aim at the orange dot.
Oh jeez. Definitely didn't do enough shooting this summer. Okay, so that does it for my bow build for this year. What do we think? Looks pretty good. I got the bow in earth, which is a color I haven't tried before. I think it looks pretty sharp, so I'm excited to use it this year. Thank you to Chris for helping me do everything that I forget how to do, because I don't do these enough. But yeah, my last couple shots were a little rough. I mean, I'm for sure within that range, so what we did, just because I'm getting tired, means I need to shoot my bow more, but we pretty much just put a sight tape on that is like very, very close. If it might actually be the right one, I'm not entirely sure. But I was getting tired at the end, so my shots were kind of all over. So what we did was put that closest sight tape on, and then I'm gonna shoot a bunch this week, and then we'll make sure, like once I start getting really dialed, then I'll know for sure if that's the right one or if I need to change it. But regardless, it's very close. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of shooting this next 2 weeks technically, and then I start hunting, which is kind of crazy. We got an elk trip to start the year, which is also crazy because I've never had an elk tag, so I'm very, very excited. So I hope you guys are looking forward to joining along this fall. I'm excited to get out there, and for everyone getting out, good luck.